Enactus University of Nantes. We are 50 students and we represent Enactus France.
This year, we worked on 6 projects related to local economic, social and environmental factors. 2 of these are new, and 4 have been ongoing for 4 years.
We made the choice to act in the hometown of Nantes, which is the 6th largest city in France, because we have inside knowledge of a local community's needs. Because of this, we can effectively empower target audiences and measure our impact.
Today, we will present 2 of our 6 projects in order to show you that we have sustainability and that will be long-term success. Now, let us begin our presentation.
France, a country with a rich heritage. From every corner of the earth, France is well known for its monuments. It is so recognized for its cuisine, its innovations, and for its contribution to culture. France was marked by a strong period of growth after World War II, a 30-year period during which the yearly growth was about 5%, full employment, baby boom, increase of purchasing power.
Youngsters have never known this level of prosperity, and today they have to face a lower purchasing power than their parents.
Elders have known the speed of prosperity, but today face unemployment because of the economic downturn.
We want to empower these 2 populations. To empower youngsters, we created the Money Coach project in order to transfer knowledge to them so that they can take action and manage our respective budget and increase their purchasing power.
To help elders, we created the Entrepreneur project in order to give them the capacity to return to work after a long term of unemployment. So this year, we empower students and seniors to improve their quality of life and standard of living.
If only youth knew.
Shu is a 20-year-old Chinese student who lives in Nantes. Before attending the Money Coach project, he faced difficulties in managing his budget and adapting to the French system.
For example, he received an allowance from his parents once a year, and his challenge was to make this allowance last for 1 year and not to spend it all in 1 or 2 months.
In France, 1 out of 4 university students has financial difficulties, even for basic expenses. Indeed, these students have an average budget nearly 3 times less than the poverty line in France.
Based on the needs assessment, we found that the students needed to learn by themselves how to manage a restricted budget, to improve their knowledge of the French banking system.
And for foreign students to better understand the differences in purchasing power between France and their own country. For example, a Big Mac costs $4.61 in Europe, $2.39 in Egypt, and $2.69 in China.
In order to fulfill these needs, we engage the students through 4 collaborative workshops based on different economic or business concepts. How to prioritize expenses, how to adopt daily habits to spend less and consume better.
How to understand the French banking system so as to avoid bank charges. And this year, we introduced a new topic on how to have a better relationship with money.
Each workshop was repeated twice during the year. A complete course of 4 workshops represents 6 hours of training face-to-face per participants. On top of this, 72 hours were spent by Enactus students preparing and rehearsing the workshops.
During this workshop, we transferred technical knowledge, tools, and tips that they could adapt to their own needs, and we also share our own experience in managing our budget.
We also empower them by asking them to identify opportunities to save money for the next workshops. And between workshops, we kept in contact with them in order to help them take action and enable progress.
Through this action, we build the capacity for students to take responsible action for long-term success in managing personal finance.
To expand our impact, we partnered with the university social workers who also attended the workshops. This way, they were also empowered and were able to use the contents of the workshop for the 1,500 students that they see all year long.
To increase their credibility, this year we partnered with a non-profit organization of retired bankers, which assists people with
This represented 50 hours of student work.
Thanks to this presence, the university described our project in the student guide, which is distributed to all new students at the beginning of the academic year.
This year, we also developed a local media campaign based on several channels of communication.
And 2 weeks ago, we published an article in France's must-read daily newspaper with 10 tips on how to manage a student budget during the academic year. It's an opportunity to provide useful, easy-to-apply information, but also to invite other students to come to our workshops.
Now use those!
Over the past 3 years, 72 students have been empowered with the workshop. 39 of them this year.
This year!
150 future students were advised on their budget for next year.
This year, 1,500 students have been impacted thanks to our transfer of knowledge to the university social workers.
This year!
7,000 copies of the student guide describing our project were distributed to all new students.
This year!
300,000 people have received valuable knowledge thanks to our article in France's most read daily newspaper.
At the beginning, we told you about Shu, a student from our university. Let's see how we improve his quality of life and standard of living.
Grâce à Enactus, j'arrive à économiser chaque mois avec une force 60 à 70 euros. J'ai appris comment gérer ma relation avec le banquier. J'arrive bien à négocier avec lui et avoir plus d'avantages. Ça, c'est important. Le spiel avec Enactus, j'arrive bien à réfléchir. J'ai pris l'initiative de réfléchir, de penser, mieux gérer. C'est ça ce que j'ai pris avec. Merci.
Now you have seen how Money Coach has improved the quality of life and standard of living of students. This kind of story happened to 72 students over the past 3 years. Now let's see how we improve the quality of life and standard of living of those participants.
When you close, they buy better. They go shopping with a list of things to buy so as not to end up with things that they don't need. They buy smaller quantities of fresh food at a time and they throw less of it away. They do not buy an empty stomach and they buy less.
When you snows, they pay the fixed expenses at the beginning of the month. When the rent is paid, when the electricity, the insurance, the phone bill are paid at the beginning of the month, then no matter what they have, all the rest, and they can take action.
When you know, they put money aside every month, even small sums. But at the end of the year, they have a budget to spend, to buy new equipment, to travel, and to make projects.
In the end, we empower them to manage a budget. They can study better, and we should tell them some financial management knowledge before they join the job market.
If only elders could.
We also empowered those that have been forced out of the job market.
Claude Filippo managed her own depot for 24 years. Because of a work accident, she quit her job 6 years ago. When she decided to look for a job again, she no longer knew how to define a professional project until she met students from Enactus University of Nantes.
Can you imagine her life without a job? Nathalie Laurent spent 12 years unemployed after a lifelong career in an insurance company. During this period, she became isolated and suffered from depression until she met students from Enactus University of Nantes.
Unemployment, the main worry of the French. Since the economic crisis, the unemployment rate in France has strongly risen, reaching 5 million people in June 2013. This is the highest figure that France has ever seen.
Seniors are much more affected by this phenomenon. The number of unemployed seniors has doubled since 2007, and today they represent 1 out of 5 job seekers.
The difficulty with seniors is that they have been used to periods of prosperity during which jobs were safe and guaranteed. Nothing has prepared them to the hard fact that they could lose their job and need to find a new one.
So, 3 years ago, we saw the opportunity to help long-term unemployed seniors to start a new professional life. That's why we created Enactus.
In 2010-2011, we trained and empowered 14 seniors to find a new job or start their own business. This was the first Enactus Academy.
In 2012, we raised $12,000 to finance the follow-up of another group.
In 2012-2013, we recruited, trained, and empowered 12 seniors, and this was the second Octobre Academy.
You may wonder, how we improve the quality of life and standard of living of those participants?
Firstly, for each week for 7 months, we gathered seniors and students together to work on the seniors' professional projects. This represents 60 hours of assistance per senior.
Thanks to our energy and our listening skills, we helped the seniors regain confidence and motivate them. We noticed all the qualities and skills that the seniors had developed and were not able to see anymore. This represented 240 hours of student work.
Moreover, in France, jobless seniors receive less professional training than other job seekers. That's why we also offer them 16 professional training sessions over 5 months.
We recruited a professional coach who helped them to decide which objective they wanted to reach, find a new job, train for a new profession, or set up their own business.
We also partnered with a consulting agency for entrepreneurs who taught the seniors sound business concepts to manage their projects.
On top of this year, we challenged the seniors to organize a radio show. They had to select and invite guests, to prepare their interview, and to conduct a debate on entrepreneurship and the missing of generation. This experience taught them to develop their networking and communication skills.
We also challenged their participants to present their project in front of a professional jury. We helped them prepare 2 presentations. First, they have to introduce themselves, make an assessment of their actions in Octobre, and establish a plan for the future.
At Enactus University of Nantes, we also established a plan for our project. This summer, we worked on the preparation of the Film Academy. We raised $25,000 that allow us to open the Film Academy this year.
What's more, thanks to funds from corporations, we took an entrepreneurial approach and set up an incubator that is currently helping one of our seniors set up her business. Her name is Laurence, and her idea is to create a design school for people that want to make their own cardboard furniture. This is the logical continuation of Entrepreneur.
Now,
at the beginning, we told you about Claude and Nathalie before they joined Entrepreneur. Let us see how we improve the quality of life and standard of living of those participants.
Cette confiance en moi que le groupe m'a apportée, je ne sais pas comment, j'ai du mal à l'analyser, mais c'est vraiment la confiance que j'avais perdue que je retrouve. Même aux entretiens que je passe, je fais beaucoup plus confiance en moi. Et puis une synergie qui a démarré à mon côté, et apprendre, et puis qui se continue maintenant, parce que j'ai encore beaucoup de choses à faire et beaucoup de projets.
La dynamique de groupe, la bienveillance des seniors et des étudiants d'Enactus.
Now, you can see how Entrepreneur has positively impacted the life of these participants. This kind of story happened to 26 seniors since the beginning of this project, including 12 this year.
This year, we effectively empowered 12 long-term and employed seniors.
With a $12,000 budget, here is what we have achieved.
One senior is still looking for work, but had several interviews.
One senior has found an internship in the sector that he targeted.
6 seniors found a job with long-term perspectives.
4 seniors are setting up their own businesses. They're working on their business plans and looking for funds from investors.
For example, Jean-Jacques has developed the concept of soundproof resting posts for business areas and offices. People like Jean-Jacques are not only creating economic opportunities for themselves, but they are potentially creating economic opportunities for others.
When elders count, they reflect you for their professional and personal journey. Thanks to this, they can notice the opportunities that they have and use them for their professional project. We build a basis to enable progress.
When elders can, they control their own destiny. They become entrepreneurs, decision makers. They know what they do and don't want. They take risks and they dare to innovate in order to make progress.
When elders count, they develop a network with an average of 40 people per participant. They meet and exchange with new people. They create opportunities. For example, Chantal, thanks to a content gained during Entrepreneur, was able to find a job as a carer of disabled children.
this is it. These two projects are part of the progress that we enabled this year.
With Particles, we empower students to apply business concepts to manage their personal finances. Through face-to-face interaction, we made a real difference for 189 students. Through our other actions, we transferred valuable knowledge to another 308,500 students.
Now use those.
With Enactus, we did more than transfer business tools and economic concepts. We changed the life of 12 long-term employed seniors. Our plan is to make a difference in the long term by establishing more performant academies and securing long-term partnerships. Now, Enactus.
I'm honored.
I'm Peter. I'm Emily.
Answer. Under the Enactus University of Nantes, we have youth and elders to help themselves. But that's not all. We want to scale up our projects. For money books and not like all, we have toolkits and methodologies. We will train students from other universities to replicate our projects.
For Première, the recycling project presented in our annual report, we want to multiply by 5 the number of students impacted.
Year after year, we build long-term success. Thank you.
Elevate your voice when you ask questions, and ask the team to indicate which judge is responsible. First name and then second.
Okay, my first question is for both projects. So you have workshops and you empower people a little bit. So how you can ensure that it will sustain the project? What if you will have in the future if you will not be making new projects and making new workshops?
Which is an organisation which recruits higher business owners, and they're helping the seniors that want to start their own business to make sure to provide their experience in creating a business and making sure it's running. And of course, there's also seniors that can join our incubator to receive further help with all their specific needs.
Thank you for your question. At the beginning of the year, we partnered with an association called Action 456, which is an association which recruits unemployed people. So we partnered with this association in order to recruit, to propose our training, and so we recruited the seniors via this partnership.
Do you encounter any resistance from the seniors? And if yes, how do you break it? How can senior give you your confidence, young students, without them go through things you don't know they know? How do you do that?
At the beginning of the recruitment process for seniors, we made sure to explain that, well, yes, we're here to help them and to provide our energy and our motivation and the specialised training. It was also an exchange, which meant that the seniors were teaching us things, we were providing their knowledge and experience for us to be better, which means that altogether there was no difference between seniors and students, as the pairs were very carefully and very closely linked to the different training sessions that they had every week.
I didn't see really an environmental impact on your projects. Is that something missing? So you made it clear.
Thank you for the question. This year we created an environmental project in the Première, as you can see in our report. This project, we created this project in order to apply the recycling scheme of our city in our university. So we reorganized the bins in the Institute of Economic and Management with two bins, one for recyclable waste and one for non-recyclable waste. And also an awareness campaign in order to raise the awareness of seniors and the faculties in our university. And since the implementation of this project last April, we already collected 20,000 liters of recyclable waste, more than last year. And our plan is to extend this project in all the buildings of our faculties and to reach 50 students in 1 year and to reach all the student bodies in 2 years.
All right, your time has expired. Judges, please join me in